Alright, this week we'll be covering Prince of Persia from Ubisoft. It's available now for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and Microsoft Windows. I want to say I don't think I've come across a game quite as good and annoying as Prince of Persia in a very long time. This game has a lot of details and there are a lot of things to cover, so let's start with the good. Firstly, Prince of Persia looks amazing. The developers have commented that they were attempting to immerse the player in an environment akin to like a moving oil painting, and they've certainly achieved that. The characters are fluid and only a little bit cartoonish, but the environments and backgrounds are visually spectacular. There isn't a whole lot of action and movement like in a Halo game, for example, but everyone I've shown the game to has been thoroughly impressed by how it looks. A lot of conceptual and developmental work has obviously gone into that, to create a world that is topographically realistic but has that fantastical otherworldly quality. Continuing on with what I thought was good about Prince of Persia, the control scheme is excellent. Much of the game is spent climbing walls or scaling cliffs or jumping over caverns, and the ease through which this is achieved, as well as the sheer fun of doing so, is a great selling point for the game. It's a game that takes the old-fashioned Mario Brothers style platform idea and really updates it for the 21st century. And now the bad. Oftentimes when you start a game, it will ease you into the story and the control scheme slowly. It will provide tutorials and advice to help you learn and adapt. Prince of Persia has that feature, but unfortunately as the game goes on, it doesn't really disappear. During combat, the game will freeze and give you on-screen prompts telling you which button to push. Similar in a way to the God of War system of combat. Unfortunately, in this case, it kind of ruins the flow of the game. In addition, the main character is helped along through the game by a magical female character who saves the player from certain death every time you go spilling over a cliff. I played the game for a good solid 90 minutes and I still hadn't died. Makes it a little too easy. Additional flaws in the game include a sort of arbitrary, confusing story and dialogue that sounds more like it came out of an episode of The Hills rather than an ancient fable of any kind. Overall, I'd say this update on the Prince of Persia franchise is a fantastic-looking, relatively addictive platform title that is weighed down by a lack of challenge and really kind of lame characters. Nevertheless, it should hold fans over, I think, until around 2010, when the movie adaptation starring Jake Gyllenhaal and Ben Kingsley is released. I hope they'll tweak the script a little more for that one.